How are we doing, everyone? Welcome on this Monday, miserable day. It might be night where you're from, or it might be even in a nice, great, warm country. But right now in England, it's raining outside. It's horrible. But we're not going to let it stop us, are we? No, absolutely not. So, I'm Horace, the game changer. It only takes a moment to change the game. Find the time to find the time. You're with me this morning cooking my breakfast for work. Give you a little go through of the ingredients that I'm using this morning. So I've got some kale, got here some kale, got a shallot, red onion, chili, garlic, carrots, peppers, red, yellow, spring onion, some leek, and some mushrooms, and some cherry tomatoes. So this is what I'm using for my breakfast, guys. It doesn't have to be breakfast. You can do the same for food and use it for your lunch or your dinner. It doesn't have to be breakfast. I choose it to be for breakfast. I cook with live food. The reason why I call it live food because it's from the earth, right? I used to eat cornflakes in the morning. I used to eat things like bacon and stuff like that in the morning as well. Over the years, I've decided to change my diet. What's the reason behind it? I think mainly because I just think I want to try something different. Yeah. Also, I think my mum's got high blood pressure as well as diabetes, and she's not a big lady, so I noticed the diet. So I thought if I can change my diet now, it made me earlier on in life I haven't got to take lots of tablets. So that's why I've changed my diet. So yeah, I'm only cooking with live food, and the reason why it's called live food because it's from the earth. Okay, or it's from off a tree, so it's live food. What is this talk basically about? This talk is basically about, guys, that I'm on a journey. I'm on a 60-day journey of consistency, or having consistency in certain parts or areas of my life. And it's just about identifying which parts of your life that need work, right? Which part of your life that need that little bit more of a tweak. Which part of your life needs that little micro cap gem movement for you to start seeing change in yourself. Now, yesterday I was watching this talk, and they were talking about look at it within about 100 days. If you want to see change in yourself, give it about 100 days. They said if you went to the gym, you would not see no change in the first day. You would not see no change in the first week. You might not even see no change in the first month. But if you went to the gym continuously for over 100 days, you would definitely see the change in your body. So guys, it's all about giving yourself time before these things really and truly start appearing to yourself. Guys, can everybody double tap, please? Can everyone double tap? Can everybody double tap, double tap, double tap? So yeah, it's so important, guys, for us to look at these micro cap changes now, rather than waiting until basically the new year, because that's what we all wait for, innit? We all waiting for the end of the year for we start implementing these new things, these new regimes into our lives. And why wait then when there is at least 30 odd days left in this year? Kickstart it now. So I started my journey at the start of November, doing little micro cap changes that I believe that will benefit me by the end of the year. Okay, and mainly it's just about consistency. That's one of them for me. One of them for me is having consistency long enough to see some form of result. I think previously my consistency is very poor, right? So now it's about basically having the I don't know, just having that part of me to say, listen, I want to see this through. I don't want to stop my consistency until when I've achieved what I'm trying to achieve. So even though I have a consistency on this channel, I've decided that 5:30 every morning, Monday to Friday, I'm going to be on this channel trying to inspire you guys to tap into your greatness. Now, I'm going to do this through cooking, because that's what I like to do. I like to cook, and this is the time of morning I cook. And also by talking, hopefully that I can get you guys to tap into your greatness. So set yourself out a goal. Today's Monday. People dislike Monday. I see Monday as the best day of the week because it's the start that you can put things in motion. Yeah, 100 days. 100 days, my brother. But it's not about saying, yeah, I'm going to do 100 days. The goal is to do 100 days, but start off with one day. So start off with 1 day. So I am on day 27. Okay? I am on day 27. It's not about you saying, yeah, I'm going to do 100 days straight away, because that could dishearten you. It's about starting somewhere, right? So today could be day one. So today could be the day that you decide that enough is enough, and your why is so powerful that you can put a goal out there and see it through, even just for today, just for one day. So whatever that goal is, I don't know whatever goal is. So my goals were to drink 2 glasses of water the minute I wake up. They are my goals. Drink 2 glasses of water the minute I wake up, and I come downstairs, drink 2 glasses of water. Very easy. I can't fail. The second thing is, can I do a 10-minute workout in my house before I go work? Of course I can. It's only 10 minutes. Now, have you realised that I've not said I'm going to do an hour workout in my house? The reason why I'm not saying an hour, because I know, lightly, I'm going to fail. Because I'm going to be sometimes rushing around and I'm going to fail it, and then it's going to dishearten me. Especially if I fail it twice, probably 3 times in a row. 4th time, I might not even do it. So, for me right now, it's about doing micro-cap goals, things that I know that I can achieve, okay? So it's about you looking at what you need, and how can you do this? This is where the power of reflecting can come into your life and help you to identify areas that need that little bit of tweaking. So it's kind of like a you question, right? You've got to decide that enough is enough, and you're willing to reflect into yourself, and you're willing to look at the areas of your life that need changing. And there is no time like the present. Like I said, why wait until the end of the month before you start saying to yourself, yeah, I'm going to change? Yeah? What I'm saying, just imagine if you could start today. Yourself is going to thank you, because by the end of the year, you're already 30 days in. And like I said previously, they've done a study and they're saying that it's 5:45. Yes, my friend, yeah, you've just missed what, 10 minutes of the live, but you're still in good time. So the live's all about basically uplifting yourself, looking at areas in your life that you can start tweaking now. Look at micro cap gem moves that can better yourself by the end of the year. And like I said, it's a you question. It's if you want it, okay? No one can force you to do these things. But this journey that I am on, I'm setting up myself little goals, yeah, it's working. I'm 27 days in. I'm doing my 2 glasses of water every day. I didn't do any on the weekend, and I could see the difference straight away. I didn't drink any water on the weekend, and I could see the difference straight away. So that's what I'm saying. Also, I didn't do my morning workout as well on the weekend. You know, I only do it Monday to Friday, and I could see the difference by just missing them 2 days. But it's Monday again, and I'm back on it. So, consistency is one of the major areas in my life that I am trying to basically focus on. Because a lot of us don't have consistency, and a lot of us don't want to admit that we don't have no consistency. So you got to say to yourself, are you going to find the time to have some consistency, or are you going to still make excuses why you're not ready to find this consistency? And it's like a muscle, guys. The more that we can practice this consistency, or practice this whatever we're trying to do, the more better we're going to get at it. The longer you put it off, it's like anything else. It's like you're always going to be a beginner at it. You're never going to have the experience of practicing it where you can start seeing the benefit of it. So what I'm saying is, do not wait, guys, until the end of the year. Look at doing these things today. Stop putting these things off. Like I said, yourself will thank you. Yourself will thank you eventually. So, yeah. I woke up on the 1st of this month and I said to myself, you know what, yeah, enough's enough, man. I've just had enough. I've absolutely had enough of me finding excuses for the reasons why I can't tap into my greatness. And all it is my consistency. So why can't I be accountable for my consistency? Why is it that I've always got to find an excuse to say why I can't find the willpower or the discipline to see this thing through? So one of the major things I had to do, I had to be honest with myself. I had to be. I have to be honest with myself to say, listen, yeah, this part of your life needs enhancing. This part of your life needs it needs practice, or it needs working on. But if I'm not doing any reflecting, how can I really and truly see what areas that need working on? I can't see it. So one of the major things that I've been doing is every morning or every night, whichever you prefer, to look at yourself and say, okay then, how was yesterday? What little small gem did I get out of yesterday? What worked yesterday? What didn't work yesterday? What conversation was I having yesterday? Who helped me yesterday? And these little things that you do over a period of time will give you the change that you need as a person. But again, it's definitely a you question. You've got to say to yourself, do I need to change? And what it boils down to 9 times out of 10 is how your discipline is. And now we all out here could work on our discipline, couldn't we? Everybody out here could work on their discipline. Everyone. There's areas in some parts of your life that with a little bit of tweaking, you can start getting better benefits. But the key is, are you at a point where you've had enough? Or are you still willing to lie to yourself that everything is great? Oh, I'm fine, mate. I don't need changing. I don't need changing. I'm good. And like I said, as I keep repeating, it's a you question. Are you going to say to yourself that enough is enough and I want to tap into my greatness? Or are you going to let another year go by and you're still going to be in the same place but looking around at other people and wishing that was you? Or the other alternative is what I used to do, blame people for the reason why you ain't tapping into your greatness. Where I'm saying there's over 30 days left in the month. Thursday is the first of December. So that gives us what? A good, I don't know, it gives us a good 35 days to tap into our greatness. So whatever it is that you want to change, try and start it now. Just try. And what I'm saying is not about doing 100 days straight away, you know. It's about focusing on one day. Day one. Today's day one. Can you admit to yourself? This is the first thing. Can you admit to yourself that change is needed? That's the first thing. Being honest to yourself. A lot of us find it hard to be honest to ourselves. We do. It's like an impossible task. For you to say to yourself, you know what, yeah, I do that in this area, specific area of my life. It could be a timekeeping. You could be always late at work. You know, always late at work. And you can say, okay, for the next 30 odd days, I'm gonna get in early. I'm gonna get in early. And by doing that small change, before you know it, you might even get a pay rise because people can see the improvement in you. So you're trying. Or like I said, you can dismiss it and let another year go by. Let another 2 years go by. And like I said before, you know it, you're still in the same situation that you've been in previously and you wonder why there is no change. Change only comes, guys, when you change. Change only comes when you basically, how can I put the word? You've got to commit yourself. You've got to look at yourself and be honest with yourself and say, listen, you know what, yeah, enough's enough. I want better for myself, and I'm willing to do this to get better for myself. That's the only way change is going to come. Otherwise, there's no change. And then you're going to blame, like I said to you, you're going to blame everybody for the reason why you're still in that same predicament. Now, like I said to you before, this is a you question. How's your life been from the start of this year to now? Are you happy with the results that you're getting? Now, if you're happy with the results, then you know what I mean, thank yourself. Definitely celebrate. But if you know deep down that there's areas that could do with a little slight tweaking, why not try and tweak them? Seriously, why not try and tweak them? Why not see how far, how strong you can get to, you know, with the next 100 days? Why not? Are you not worth it? Are you not worth working on? Are you not worth saying to yourself, you know what, yeah, I'm going to tap into myself and see how far I can push myself. I want to see how much I can improve my discipline. Can I really and truly achieve this? Can I really and truly do that? Do I have the willpower? Do I have the motivation? A lot of us always look at motivation at, do I have the motivation? And this is what I'm trying to say to you guys. It's a thing where you've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to say to yourself, enough's enough. These areas of my life, I want changing now. What is the solution? What do I need to do? Do I need to seek help? Do I need to pick up that book? That book that I bought last year and didn't even read it, but yet it's still on the bookshelf? Do I need to start reading that book now or not? And like I said, it's a you question. Only you can answer these questions because it's your life. And like I said, if you find as if like there is no areas in your life that need changing, then you must be the 1% out here. Because the majority of us out here, guys, we all need help. We all need parts of our lives changing. Okay? So, I'm saying, the present, why wait? Why wait another, I don't know, 30 days? Why wait to the end of the year? Why not start throwing these changes now? Right now. Like I said, guys, I started off with baby steps, doing 2 glasses of water. That's how small my goal was. 2 glasses of water. That's the first glass. There's the second glass. Then before I leave my house for work, I'm going to do my 10-minute workout. Just 10 minutes. I'm not setting myself up to fail. I've had enough of that. That's why I said to you, I'm doing only 10 minutes in my house. Now I'm on day 27, so I have been doing more than 10 minutes. But the starting thing was to only do 10 minutes. I was not allowing myself to fail, so I could basically feel a little bit disheartened. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to take my time. So I was on the verge of doing 60 days, but when I finished watching this video yesterday, they were talking about 100 days. The power of doing it 100 days. So like I says, if you go to climb a mountain, guys, and you look at the mountain and you say, okay, I'm going to climb this mountain straight away, you're going to get disheartened. But if you say to yourself, let me take one step, okay, that one step will make it not as daunting as saying, okay, I'm going to climb this mountain. That one first step. Well, good to hear that, man. I'm good to hear that you're looking positive change. Now, the first thing that is, what you've done there is that you're admitting that you need positive change. That's the first thing, that's the hardest thing to do, is to admit that you need positive change. The next thing is, set yourself out some micro cap goals, just some small goals. Like I said to you before, my goal was to drink 2 glasses of water every single morning. Just 2 glasses. I'm starting off slowly, okay? I see people that drink gallons like this. If I would have said I'm going to drink a gallon of this a day, I would have failed because the task is too big for me. I can't wake up one morning and try and change everything overnight. It's not going to work. So let's look at baby steps. What area in your life that you could start doing little small things today that over 30 days you can start seeing a lot of change. Over 60 days, over 90 days, over the 100 days. So I'm on day 27. I started at the start of this month, yeah? I just wanted to just do small things. I didn't want to, like I said, break the bank. All I wanted to do was to do small things. And I'm on day 27. There's the colours, guys. I love cooking with colours. The more colours you cook with, the better your body is going to be thanking you. Every colour represents a part of your body, okay? The reds, the purples, the greens, the oranges, the yellows, they all represent part of your body. And your body will be thanking you. So every time you're cooking, if you find out that you're cooking with bland colours, add some colours to your cooking. So yeah, as I was saying before previously, first of all, sit down with yourself, okay? Say to yourself, ask yourself the question, what areas need developing? Okay? Now, discipline is a thing that it doesn't happen overnight. But we're already disciplined, guys. This is one thing that we don't understand, that we're already disciplined. We may not be disciplined in the areas that we like to be, but we're already disciplined, okay? The reason why I'm saying that, because if you're not disciplined, most of us wouldn't have a job, okay? Most of us wouldn't be able to look after our children. Most of us won't be able to function. Yeah, even like down to brush your teeth in the morning, that's a discipline. Having a shower before you leave your house, that's discipline. Yeah, these things are all been disciplined, but you don't see it as discipline because it's not in the areas that you wish it to be. But discipline is a thing that you can transfer it over different areas of your life. You just got to recognize and say, okay, then what steps can I take? Okay, what steps can I take? So I'm saying to you guys, it's all about looking at micro cap changes. Okay, this is my little bowl for work. If the food doesn't fit in this bowl, I don't bring it with me. So this is what I bring to work. It's all about portion size for me, guys. So yeah, it's all about you looking at what areas and saying to yourself, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. And today's the day. Today is the day that I am going to be the person to push myself. Okay, today I'm going to look at what area it is and I'm going to start today. And that's all you can do, guys. Just start. Now, like I was saying previously, change doesn't happen overnight. For those people that go gym, they know that when you went gym for the first time, first week, first month, the pain was probably still there. You didn't see no change. The pain probably stopped hurting you. It took about 2 months. But the real change probably didn't come until after maybe about 6 months, where everyone started saying to you, oh, look at your arms, or look at this, look at your legs. You know, if you're a woman, look at your bunta. Do you know what I'm saying? But these times, there was no change, even though you was going. So on this new journey that you're on, it's going to take a while before you start seeing significant change. But the beauty of it is to start today. Start today. Give yourself that little power up and say, you know what, yeah, today's going to be a day for me that, you know, I'm not going to see Monday as a horrible day because I've just been over the weekend and now I've got to go to work. No, see Monday as a power day. This is the power day for me that my life changed today. Today's the day that I said to myself, enough's enough. I want better for myself, okay? And I'm willing to do what it takes. And they're the kind of questions or things that you should be saying to yourself that, yeah, I can change. I have the power to change. Remember we were saying about how powerful words are? Okay? If you can't talk positive to yourself, then you're already self-sabotaging. Okay? Remember, you know, most people outside have only got negative to say to us. The average person says something negative rather than say something positive. You understand? So if you can't say something positive to yourself, you're already losing. So even if you find to yourself that all you say to yourself is negative talk, make today be the first day that you're going to start talking to yourself positive. Make today be the day you're not, yeah? From today, I'm going to talk to myself positive from today. Like I said, make today be the day that you consciously say to yourself, I have had enough. I have had enough of living a certain way, and today I'm going to attack change massively. Let me take my stuff out of the oven, guys. 1 second. not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Let's pull up a chair. Let's pull up a chair. So, yeah, as I was saying previously, every one of us is disciplined, okay? We're just not disciplined in the areas that we choose to be disciplined or would love to be disciplined. But most of us are already disciplined. So all it is now is about practice, okay? You've got to now say to yourself that my why is so powerful that I'm willing to practice this new skill. I want to enhance myself within the next 30 days, okay? And today is the first day. Today is day one. Today's day one that I'm going to say to myself, everything changes from today, okay? What are you eating? Why are you eating WW war? I don't understand why is it war food? I don't understand there, brother. TT10, why is it war food? The food I just put in my bowl is classed as live food. So this is my bowl. It keeps the food warm, okay? So I don't eat until 10 o'clock. I fast, okay? So I cook now at 5:30 in the morning, but I don't eat till 10 o'clock in the morning. So what I try and have is a 5-hour window before I put food in my belly, okay? I'm a big fan of basically trying to fast. I'm a big fan of always trying to test the limits and push myself. And these are the things that I have done over a period of time. I've not started doing this from yesterday. I've been doing this for a while now. And the reason why I'm talking to you guys, because everything I'm doing is working, okay? Now, don't get it twisted. I do have days that I fall off. I have weeks that I fall off. But this is what I'm saying to you. From the start of this month, my main goal was to have consistency in areas that I know will benefit me. I like burgers and... There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing... If that's what you like, that's what you like. If you like burgers, chips, chocolate, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. No one's telling you what to eat. The thing with me is that my mum has diabetes and high blood pressure. And I have 2 other sisters that have the same symptoms. So for me, I'm looking at this must be in my family or it must be in their diet. So I think if I can tweak my diet now, later on down the line, I am got to take that. My mum is on about 40 odd tablets. My sisters are on 40 odd tablets. I don't want to take tablets. So I'm saying to myself, if I can change my diet today, like I said, start now, later on down the line, I ain't got to take them tablets. That's where I'm at. So again, maybe in your family, everything's good. In your family, your mum's good, your dad's good, everyone's good. So you ain't got to really truly change your diet. Me personally, I'm trying to look at things future looking on. Like I said, I don't want to be spending the money that I've earned to keep myself alive because I didn't make little small changes in my life to change my diet. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. So as I was saying, back to what I was saying to you about the power of consistency, okay? Whichever part you look at in your life, which areas that need developing, just by having a little bit of consistency over a period of time, you will see change. It does take time, okay? They say nothing happens overnight. And for those that do go gym, you know that for you to see change in your body, it's took time. It's took time. And that's what it is when it comes to be a new... You're working on a new muscle. Now, discipline for us, for a lot of us, it's a new muscle that we've not developed it strong enough that we can now transfer it to different parts in our lives. And that's what this is, the whole challenge is for me. Now, I might be very disciplined in certain parts of my life, but in certain parts, there is lots of work that need doing. So I'm saying to myself, okay, can I now have the consistency over a period of time to start really start seeing change? So I decided at the first of this month, my why was big enough to see through my goal. Change. By having consistency. Everything boils down to consistency. It's consistency. Like I said, starting off with a small micro cup change to yourself. Like I said, I'm drinking 2 glasses of water every single day. Now, I'm only doing Monday to Fridays. The reason why I don't say the weekend, because sometimes my weekends are hectic. I'm up and down, up and down. And you might think, well, it's only 2 glasses. Why can't you do it in the morning? You're absolutely right. But sometimes we set the task too big and we end up falling off. So I don't want to fall off anymore. I want to accomplish my goal. So I'm setting out my goal that's small that I can do it. Now, the more I do it, it now becomes a subconscious memory into my head, with the way I would do it without even thinking. Now, once I can do that now, I will implement it more. But I've got to start somewhere. And there's no better way to start than start off with a more smaller goal. Make it as small as possible, okay? Do not make it big where you're likely to fail, because the more you fail things that you set out to do, the more you're disheartening yourself. And the more you're disheartening yourself, the less you're going to want to try new things. You're always going to think, oh yeah, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then, as they say, the person that says that I can't and the person that says they can, they're both right, because you're going to put energy into whichever one you feel. Because you must have been doing something sometimes, or you must have felt away for, oh, I can't be arsed doing this. And because you felt like that, you've not put no effort into it. And at the same time, you might have liked something, oh, I like doing this, and you put more effort into it and you've got more out. So this is what another thing that you've got to say, that the subconscious is so powerful that it can make us believe that we can't do something. And at the same time, it can make us believe that we can. But you've got to reflect on yourself. You have to say to yourself, I want to change. And I'm willing to look at these areas, and I'm willing to look at these changes now. And I'm looking to say to myself, okay, this is a time frame. I'm going to give myself this time here. So start off with one day, just one day. Today's the day that I'm saying to myself that I want change, and I'm going to start with today. Just today. I'm going to start today to say, okay, then I'm going to make that big push today. And whatever area it is, I don't know, because we all want different things, don't we? There is no two people that want the same things. We all want different things. But you've got decided what is it that you want, and what is it that you're willing to trade off. Okay, they say sometimes we've got to get rid of an old habit to introduce a new habit. So you've got to again look at yourself and say, okay, then which habit am I willing to let go to implement a new one coming in? And understanding the cycle of how things can be. Like, the minute you decide that you want more is the day that things end up being even harder than they were previously. I say that again. The minute you decide that you want more is the minute things seem to get even harder than they were before. Because now there's more obstacles in front of you. It's like the world's testing you to see if you've got what it takes to, I don't know, get this new thing that you want. You understand? It's like they're going to throw all these obstacles at you just to test you. And nine times out of 10, these are the things that makes us fall off, because our why isn't strong enough to get us through. We end up just thinking, you know what, yeah, can't be bothered with this, it's dragging me down, it's too much, this and that. You know, I used to be like this before, and now I've got to do it, and bam, you end up failing. This is why I say that you have to look at micro cap changes in your life. Micro cap means that they're so small, it's kind of impossible to fail it. Serious. It's impossible to fail it. Then you look at, right, how can I build on this now? Like, what is the next step? How can I now that I've started this new regime and I can see some little bit of change, how can I build on it? It's like, you know, I'm doing a 10-minute workout. Okay, how can I build on a 10-minute workout? But maybe it's, okay, let me visit the gym. Or maybe it's now maybe introducing a little bit more time into my workout. But the key thing is to identify that you're going to start and look at the areas that need starting, and start saying to yourself, you know what, yeah, right, it's time for me to start putting in that work. Now, like I said, there's no better time than the present. A lot of us on here are gonna wait until the new year. That's what we do. Previously, I used to do the same thing every year. I wait until January, and I say to myself, oh, it's January now, right, let me put these new things in motion. And I wait until January. And 9 times out of 10, I end up failing by about, I don't know, the second week in January, I end up failing. Probably because I put the goals too big. I put them too big. Where I'm realizing that anything starts with a single small step. Like I was saying to you guys, if I said to you, can you climb Mount Everest, which is one of the biggest mountains, you'd say no. Because you look at it and you're thinking, I can't climb, look how big that is. But if I said to you, can you take one step on Mount Everest? Yeah? Then you would probably get there. Then after a while, then after a couple of hours, you probably be at the top. But the thing is, you've got to say to yourself that let me take that first step. And the first step is persuading yourself that I do need change, and I'm willing to basically attack it in every way possible that I can. But looking at baby steps. Like I said, my baby step is my 2 glasses of water. When after my 2 glasses of water, like I said, it's my 10-minute workout. Before I go work, I do a 10-minute workout. Which again, these are the things that benefit me, right? Me doing a workout before I leave my house, right? It makes me awake. It makes me more alert. Then I'm getting these endorphins that automatically uplift me, makes me feel good about myself, okay? Then it's keeping me fit and healthy. So there's all benefits that I am getting before I've even left my house. So this is why I said to you, like, Monday doesn't matter to me anymore, because before I've even left my house, I'm already in a good attitude, spirit, mind frame by looking at these small micro changes to my life. So if you find as if, like, you know, you're always feeling a little depressed and it's a Monday, you feel, it's because you need to look at little small changes. Little micro changes in your life will give you a different result that might make you feel a bit better. And if you feel better, as we know this, the more you feel good, the more you will do. It's a no-brainer. If you feel happy, you're going to indulge in more. You're going to probably try new things. If you're feeling a little depressed or a little bit anxiety, you're going to be more aware. No, I'm not trying that. No, I'm not. Oh, that might make me feel more depressed. That might make me feel more. And then you back off from things. You back off. And then, like I said to you, you're back to square one again. You're still in this mist of no change. And then you got to say to yourself, right, why is it that my life is the same? Why is it that I feel as if like there's no growth in my life? Because you're not willing to look at yourself. You're not willing to admit to yourself. I said this previously and I say it again. A lot of us don't like lying to people. We like to be seen as a straight up honest person, but we lie to ourselves all the time. We don't see no harm in lying to ourselves, but we see harm in lying to other people. And who matters to you more, you yourself or somebody outside that really and truly sometimes don't even care about you? How is it that we find it so tough? We find it so difficult to lie to somebody that we don't know, but somebody that we live with, which is ourselves. We lie to ourselves all day long. We never want to be honest with ourselves. And if we are honest with ourselves, we're not willing to see a task through to make ourselves better. We're willing to find all these excuses why it can't work. So I'm saying, I decided this month that enough is enough. Enough is enough. I want to see the better version of myself. I want to see what it's like for me to be, I don't know, like flying on full altitude. You know, I want to see myself rising up into that, you know, that 100% of myself. You know what I mean? Not like I said, finding excuses, the reason why I can't do this, the reason why I can't achieve that. Just always finding reasons. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more. I want to end this year on a positive note, and I want to start next year on an even better note. And there's no better way than for me to admit to myself that these areas of my life need changing. And if I can work on them now, I am now 30 odd days in before the end of the year, which likely will give me that snowball effect to make me carry on. So again, I'm saying to you guys that if you want change, you have to become the change. You've got to look at, 1, the areas that need developing. 2, admitting that change is needed. That's one of the biggest things, guys, is to admit that, you know, the lifestyle that you have is not the best lifestyle. There's little things more that I could tweak that could give me a better outcome. And like I said to you guys again, it's easy to do and it's easy not to do. And that's where we're at right now. Are you willing to basically tap into your greatness, which is yourself's going to thank you? They say this, right? The bill for not trying is big, but sorry, the bill for not giving something that goes big, but the bill is even bigger for not trying. So it basically means that 2 years from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, you could end up in a place where you don't like, all because you didn't try, all because you didn't push yourself, all because you didn't commit. And these are things that they're going to affect you and they're going to make you miserable. So it's like, okay, and if I don't want to go down that path, how can I change that? 1, by reflecting on yourself, looking at areas that you can start changing today, like little small changes. Like I said previously, it's not about doing big things. It's about looking at these little small micro cap changes today that over a period of time can start putting you in a better place that you want to be. We're not trying to, like I said to you, do massive things, because massive things eventually, sorry, at first, will make us fall over and make us, dishearten ourselves. So let's look at micro cap changes. Let's look at little small stuff that we can do that over a period of time can give us the change that we want. And that's what I'm at. I'm at a point where it's like, okay then, what areas can I change? What areas that I know if I could keep up the consistency, I could see some good benefits. Like I decided that I'm going to be on this app every morning, 5:30, Monday to Friday. I'm going to be on this app Monday to Friday, every day. That's one of my consistencies that I've said to myself I'm going to do. So every day, 5:30, I'm going to be on there motivating you guys to tap into your greatness. Now, sometimes I look at other people on this platform and I'm like, how come they've got all these people following them? How come they've got all these gifts? How come I'm not getting all these things? Because my consistency is poor. And that's me being honest with myself. How do I expect to be on a level with other people? Not saying that I'm watching other people, but it is good to use other people as a bit of a benchmark, okay? So how is it that I can't achieve what these achieving? The reason is because my consistency is poor. And that's me being cruel and honest to myself. You can't expect to reach these heights if you don't have no consistency. So how can you work on your consistency? By one, being honest. These are the areas that need developing. So I know that for me to get the situation or the love that I want on this app, my consistency has to be on a level playing field. So I decided that every day, Monday to Friday, not every day, Monday to Friday, that I'm going to dedicate from 5:30 to I don't know whatever time on this app to try and inspire you guys. And I'm 3 weeks in now. 3 weeks in of uplifting you guys, and it is working. I know one or two people on here have jumped on the whole concept of bettering themselves, and that makes me feel good to say that I've given you the motivation that you've needed to start looking within yourself and start changing. And the thing is, guys, it's a ripple effect. The minute you feel good, you spread that great feeling. And it makes me happy to know that I had some doing in that. So rather than trying to spread hate and horribleness, I want to spread the love of helping people to uplift themselves, to better themselves. Because if you feel good, I guarantee it, people around you will get that feeling off you. It's like you're releasing like a positive vibration of like a force that's going away from you, and anyone that interacts with you will seek that benefit of you feeling good about yourself. So to know that I have helped to contribute to that makes me even feel better about myself. So I know for me to carry that on, I have to have consistency, and that's just one area of my life. So okay then, which other areas of my life do I look at? There's other ways, but I want to work on this first. I want to make sure that this now is a thing where I know that every morning I'm on it. I don't need to think about it no more. But I've got to start somewhere. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is to reflect on yourself. See what areas that need developing. And then once you find them areas, say, okay then, now I'm going to look at the solution. What is the solution? How can I be better? Now, 9 times out of 10, once you start being aware that there is work that needs doing, ideas will come to you. I kid you not. Ideas will come to you. Sometimes you ain't even got to look outside. Everything's already inside. It's just that you're not tapping into it. Let me check my food in the oven, guys. One sec. Oh, they're looking good. They're looking good. So yeah, as I was saying, look at it now. We've now got Thursday is the first of the month. So, you've got a few more days left that you can start saying, I'm going to finish this month on a great note by reflecting on myself. Now, one of the things that you can do to start looking at if there's any improvement, start doing a journal. Buy yourself a journal. Go out there and buy yourself a journal. Start documenting little things about yourself. Start documenting the areas that you think that need developing. And then have it where you can look back on it. Now, I've done this previously, and I'm going to show you guys this again. This is the thing I do. Now, I keep showing you guys this, but I know that every time on this app, there's always different people. There's never the same people. But I'm going to show you this, guys, again. So, I have 2 journals, okay? So, this one is this year's journal. This is 2023 journal, okay? And this one here is 2024 journal. So, I have 2. Yeah? 2023, 2024. You might think to yourself, why is it that he's got a journal and the year's not even finished yet? Why has he got a new journal and there is still a month left and a few days left in the year? Now, this is what I'm saying to you about how I use these to better myself and how it's been working. Now, it's been working previously, but I didn't get onto what I was doing. Like, sometimes I do things I don't even realize what I'm doing until when someone says, do you know what? You know, if you do this, there is a result. So now I've looked at what I'm doing and look at it's working. Consistent beats talent, of course. So nothing lasted forever. Okay, nothing lasted forever. But you got to look at in what concept. Now, what I'm looking at is personal development, right? How can you be better than you were yesterday? So on that concept, it can last forever because you're looking at bettering yourself every day. You know what I mean? And we're talking about ourselves. We're not talking about no material thing. We're talking about yourself, like your mindset, how you see yourself. That's what we're talking about. So, like I said, I've got 2 diaries there. Now, what I tend to do is write down things that happen, whether they're good things, bad things, whether it's good conversation, bad conversation, whether I've achieved things, whether I didn't achieve things. I write them down. I also look at my growth. Am I growing? Where was I 6 months ago? What goals did I put out? Did I achieve my goals? And then in this one, I look at what was working this year so I can make sure that I can do the same thing this year, next year, or what's not working this year, make sure I change it next year. So that's what I do. I use this as a guidance. Yeah, this is the guidance for me to say, okay, then how can I attack the next year in a better format? I do it by looking at what was working for me now and what didn't work. Because sometimes we forget, don't we? Because there's so much hustle and bustle going on, we kind of forget what was going on. So like for this, I can look back and say, okay, then in January, let's look at January. I can say to myself, in January, what was my life like? And I can look on there and I can see what was going on in January. I can see to myself, okay, then, like I tend to use different colours that represent different things. So I can start saying to myself, okay, in January, this was going on, that was going on, that wasn't working. Okay, this is what I invested in. What was going on here? Bam, bam, bam. Then I can go to myself, okay, then, January. Well, last year, this was working for me. January, that was it. And look at that. I've already put things down already for January. I've already got goals already. Things that I want to achieve already. Investments that I want to start doing already. And it's not even the end of the year yet, but I've already started. And you might think, well, like a lot of us out there, we all have pessimists inside of us. Oh, you might die tomorrow. What's the point of planning for next year? You might die tomorrow. You might die today. You might do. But at the same time, you might also live for another 20 years, another 30 years. And imagine just saying that you've lived for 30 more years and you didn't know and you didn't do no planning. Just imagine that. That tells me that you're going to end up somewhere that you ain't happy with because there was no planning done. This is why it's so important to plan. There is no top athlete or top actress or top singer at their game without planning. There is no one that's successful that didn't have a plan in motion. There must be the one person or so that's probably stumbled on success without planning. The rest of us out here that are really and truly at the top of their game, they've had to put plans out there. They've had to plan this. I want this to be going there. I want this to be going there. So then you can hold yourself accountable. Why have you not reached these levels? Because you didn't put no planning. And if you did, that's because you kept yourself accountable by probably having a journal. You had a journal. You wrote down what was going on. You wrote down the aims, the objectives, where you want to be at. Even like this, guys. This is how funny it is. I even look at November. So this is November, guys. This is November 2024. I've already written things down. The reason why I wrote down things already for November 2024, because I'm looking at what's happening now in my life. So now in my life, I'm writing down, for example, I started my 60-day challenge 2023. So I'm writing it down here now for 2024 to say that this year, I wrote down these challenges and I'm writing them down to say, okay, then how is it going? I wrote down there, I'm 20 odd days in and I'm feeling good. So so when I do get to this time next year, I can say to myself, I was doing that. Why did I stop? What happened? Have I kept it up? What's the change in me? You get what I'm saying to you? Even things like investments. What investments have I tried? What have I been saving my money? What have I been doing with my money? And I'm keeping an eye on myself. That way I can see myself growing because I'm keeping myself accountable. And that's the only way. If you want to really and truly grow out here, you have to keep yourself accountable. You have to find a strategy that you can look at and work towards to see development in any way. So that's where I'm at. And I'm always trying to put out more goals, or I want to put out more levels that I can see myself growing. I always want to see myself growing. Now you might ask yourself, like, what's the point of that? Well, why not? Why not try and see where you can be in the next year? You know, like, why isn't it not important to you to see if, you know, like a lot of us, right? A lot of us always have more money than days left at the end of the month. A lot of us get paid on the 1st of the month, and by about the 10th of the month, the 11th of the month, we've got no money left. So if you know to yourself that you can start looking at a different strategy, isn't it worth you looking at a different strategy? Isn't it worth you saying to yourself, all right, by the end of this year, I want to have more money in my pocket because now I've got a different strategy now. Now I've reflected on myself. I can see where I'm spending a lot of money because I've reflected on myself and I'm being honest with myself that the things that I'm doing with my money, I don't need to do. I can change it. But I've reflected to see the areas that need developing. If you're a person that's not fit, now again, this is another thing I say to people, you don't get unfit overnight. This is years of misusing or not looking at things to benefit yourself and your body, right? So now you're now well overweight. You know, you now don't like the way you're looking, but it took years for that to happen. But now that you've seen that now, isn't today worth saying to yourself, today's the day that I'm going to start, whether it's the walk around the block, whether it's eating an apple a day, whether it's doing that, you know, signing up to a gym. I'm not going to wait until the 1st of the month. I'm going to start to a gym now. Is it worth me start looking at, you know, in the mornings, can I just change my routine? Instead of rolling out of bed and rolling to the shower and getting into my car and going to work, maybe I put that alarm on and get up 15 minutes earlier and do a little 10-minute workout in my house. And knowing that if I can do that every day, you know, within a period of time, I will start seeing change. Hell yeah, it's going to be hard. Hell yeah. You've been living a certain way for a period of time. Of course it's going to be hard. But it's knowing that the prize is better than how I'm feeling now. So I'm willing to put the work in now so I can feel better within myself eventually. And that's the bottom line. You put the work in today and yourself will thank you later on down the line. Or you can dismiss it and carry on living how you're living. And again, another year goes by, and when you look at yourself feeling disheartened, and then you think, you know, why bother? That's what my mum says now, like, why bother? Like, she's at a point where she sees herself, oh, I'm too old now. I can't change. Of course you can change. But the thing is, it's too difficult now because now you've got another 10, 20 years of living that same way that you don't like. And it seems to be so hard to change. But you can change. As someone said before, nothing's forever. You can change. But the fact of the matter is, are you willing to basically step into this new version of yourself? Are you willing to say to yourself, enough is enough, and from today, I'm going to try and hit that new regime that I want to basically be that new person? Or like I said, you're going to, again, find an excuse, the reason why and carry on. And that's what it boils down to, in excusing it. We're kind of like sometimes convince ourselves that everything's fine, and we know deep down nothing's fine. Inside we're dying inside slowly, but smiling around outside like that everything's fine, when all you have to do is just tweak certain little things in your life and you can get or be the person that you want to be. So like I said, guys, there was a few days left in this month. Are you willing to change? Are you willing to attack it now? Or are you going to let, another year go by, still be in the same situation, still looking at, or finding excuses the reason why you can't do it? And then, like I said to you, now get to a point where it looks like it's just too impossible. The task is just too great at hand for you to even look at changing, And the way I see it is just a small baby step. Look at a small baby step every single day that eventually will get you where you need to get to. Small baby step. It's a small step. Nothing too drastical. It's a small baby step that can get you where you need to get to. And that's what I'm saying to you guys. It's easy to do and it's easy not to do. But I woke up at the start of this month and I had enough of not tapping into my greatness. When I know I've got pure stuff inside of me that all I've got to do is just have consistency to see it come out. Like, I follow a few inspirational speakers, and one of them's called Les Brown, and he was saying, don't get to the point where you're now dying and all the dreams that came to you are standing around you on your bed, on your deathbed, saying, we came to you and we've now got to die with you because you didn't bring us alive. So that's basically saying we all have thoughts and dreams, and it's up to you to bring them thoughts and dreams alive. We all have things that we want to do and achieve, but only you can make them things come to a fruition. No one else can do it for you. Now, people can help us, but the main ingredients is yourself. It's like a lot of people say, oh yeah, I believe in God. There's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, you've got to put things in motion for him to make things happen. You know what I mean? Nothing's going to happen for you to be staying in your house. If you want anything to happen, you've got to go out there, see the opportunity, and then once you grab the opportunity, the help will start coming all around you. But you have to be that person that gets out of your house and willing to basically do what it takes to get these things. And like I said to you before, it's easy to do and it's also easy not to do. So you've got to say to yourself, am I willing to do what it takes? Or am I willing to, again, find an excuse for the reason why, these things can't happen for me? That's all it is. It's just excuses why these things can't happen for you. And why can't they? Of course they can. Let me get my stuff out the oven. Of course they can. So right here, guys, I've got a bit of a veg pie that I bought. Some sweet potatoes, some carrots. That's what I'm having for my dinner today. That's what I'm doing today. So let's put this in the lunch box. So this is the lunch box here, guys. It doesn't fit in the lunch box. It doesn't come with me. It's all about portion sizes. You know what I mean? I'll keep the portion sizes up. So that there's not going to come off. So let me get one of these here. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah, guys, like I said, we've got a couple more days left in this month. Do you want to end the month on a positive note, or do you want to end the month on the same concept of how it's been previously? Now, like I said, it's up to you to basically say to yourself how the year's been. You've got to be honest with yourself. How's the year been for you, and what is it that you can do now that can give you the change that you need? Like I keep saying to yourself, you guys, only you can answer that question. No one else can answer that question for you. So you've got to be honest with yourself. Yeah, this part of my life needs changing. This is the solution. Let me look at the solution now and let me basically attack it today. And that's what it boils down to. You know what I mean? You've got to say to yourself that enough's enough. and I want more for myself. And that's what it boils down to. You know, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? That's the phrase. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Now, if you're sick and tired of living a certain way, then that's a start. Because now you're going to start looking at solutions. Now, if you're not sick and tired, then you're always going to still find excuses to carry on living the way you're living. And then, like I said to you, now you're going to find ways to just maneuver around it like it's not bothering you. You know what I mean? That's what we do, guys. We find ways to maneuver around whatever it is. Yeah, I just do this here so it's not bothering me now. Yeah. So rather than find change, you rather find a way to maneuver around it. Do you know what I mean? It's like a person that's overweight, knowing that they can, you know, the things that's very hard for them to even get about. What do they do? Okay, I just get a bigger car. That way I can just, you know, I can just jump up and roll out of it. I ain't got to pull myself out of it. I mean, we just find ways. We do. We are human beings that we are designed to find ways that make things easy for us. We do. Not wrong with that. But again, it's only you that have to live with you. It's only you that has to basically be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? And if you're not willing to be honest with yourself, well, like I said, it's only you that's going to be dealing with you, no one else. You're going to find it hard to eventually accept you. You're going to find it hard eventually to say, you know what, yeah, I've absolutely had enough. The longer you take to have this new regime, the harder it's going to be eventually. Again, that's the lunch done there. That's what the lunch looks like there. Got sweet potato, got a vegetarian feta pie, got some plantain and some sweet potato and some carrots. So that's what I'm having there. That's the lunch. That's what the lunch looks like. Okay, it goes in the container there. So that's the lunch and that's the dinner. Okay. So if you guys are finding it difficult out here with budgeting, there is no better way than cooking your own food. That's the best way to budget, guys. To cook your own. That way, I'm not spending excess money. Okay. If I'm going out to Asda, Aldi, whatever, and I'm buying a meal deal for £2, £3, £4 a day, times that by 5, times that by 14, times that by 21. Do you know what I mean? It adds up. Now, if you guys can go out there and buy some ingredients, start cooking, you're going to save money eventually. Also, you know what's going in the food. Yeah? So, and again, if you can't cook, guys, listen, follow my channel, man. Follow me. I'm cooking every day. I'm cooking every day. I've even got a cookbook out, guys. If you want to tap on my page, tap on my I put it out there on Amazon. I've got a cookbook out on Amazon. So if you guys that can't cook, I've got a book out here, guys. One sec. If you guys want to look on my page, I've got a cookbook out. So this is a motivational cookbook and fitness. It's a free book in one. This is the game changer book here, guys. This could be a great Christmas present for someone who needs that little bit of a push. So again, it's a 3-in-1 book. It's a cookbook, inspirational book, and it's also a fitness book. So if you open it, let's open it here. So again, it shows you basic exercises that you can do in your house. Again, you haven't got to go to the gym. For us, sometimes you haven't got the time to go to the gym. You've only got that 10 minutes. 10 minutes workout. Do these exercises in your house, guys. You ain't got to go to the gym. You can do them at home, okay? Also, it's also got a motivational parts in it. A little bit talk about being motivated, how you can get motivated, All right, and then the last bit in it is recipes. Okay, it's also got recipes in it. All right, so it's got 15 recipes, 15 informational quotes on 15 workouts. This is the Game Changer book, guys. It's a bit of a unique book, to be honest. I've never seen a book like this before. It has all these other things, and that's me on the cover of there. That's my cartoon character. So again, guys, the Game Changer book, you can find it. The link is in my bio, as they say. It's on Amazon. Reach out, man. It could be a great present for somebody. It could be something that you could give, someone for a Christmas present that needs that bit of a, needs that push of cooking a little bit better. And again, most of the recipes are vegetarian recipes, but you can add meat to it. Just that I'm a vegetarian, and the reason why I've done a vegetarian is because when I wanted to be a vegetarian, I didn't know what to cook, and for a long time I was eating bare chocolate bars, crisps, because I didn't know what to cook. So for anyone that wants to change their diet but don't know what to cook, there is some basic, easy recipes in there that you can follow that can get you to that way you want to get to. And again, for you guys that want to work out in your house, you don't know what to work out, there's workouts in there that can show you how to do little parts in your house that can help you guys. Remember, it only takes a moment to change the game, guys. It's up to you to put that work in. So yeah, that was also a goal. That book was a goal. I wanted to put out. It took me 2 years to get it out, but I got it out. There was doubt. There's all kinds of issues, all kinds of emotional concepts, but the book's out. And all that was boiled down to was probably the lack of self-belief. Didn't think I could do it. That's why it got delayed a bit long. I got some of these pumpkin seeds as well. I'm gonna put some of these pumpkin seeds on there. Leave them there for later. Got some pumpkin seeds in there as well. Guys, I love to eat, man. I love to eat, That's when I'm cooking. I like to cook with different flavours, to just make it that little bit of niceness, definitely. But yeah, I can't stress how important it is, man, for you to look at this new regime. Kickstart it today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Look at today, Monday, the first day of the week, and that's the first day of the week where you decided that you want more, and you're going to become more, and you're going to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, you're going to basically kick in this new regime. And like I said, there is another 4 more days left before the end of the month. Morning, brother. How you doing? Morning. I've almost come to the end of the live. I'm on here at 5:30. But follow me. The stuff that I'm speaking about now on this live is what I speak about on a day-to-day basis. So guys, follow me. You missed my live, follow me. Like I said, I'm speaking about the same things. It's all about inspiring you guys, motivating you guys to tap into your greatness, and also even giving you a little insight of my journey, because I also have my ups and downs. I also have bad days. I also have challenging days. But at the same time, I pick myself up and I keep going. And one of the things that I even say to myself is that not even me can stop me. That there is a new chant. Not even me can stop me. I am so focused now that not even myself can stop me. Even the times when I fall down and I'm feeling a little bit of depression and I want to sit on the pity potty, myself says, get off the pity potty, mate. Get off the pity potty and keep it moving. So what I'm saying to you guys is that we're all human. We all have bad days. We all have challenging days. We all have ups and downs. We all have all these things. But yeah, you can tap into your greatness. You can tap into your greatness. It's up to you to say to yourself, one, enough is enough. And today is going to be the day. Now, I started off the start of this month saying to myself that I'm going to drink 2 glasses of water every morning. That's how micro cap I've made my goals. That way I cannot. If I said I'm going to drink one of these a day, I would have been disheartened within the first day, and then I would have just thought, I ain't doing this no more. But what I say to myself, let me start off micro cap style by drinking 2 glasses. I can do that. I can. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. So, like I says, the biggest thing that you got to look at is change, consistency, reflection. Look at yourself. Sit down. Give yourself that 10 minutes. Find the time. Say to yourself, all right, enough's enough. I don't like the way I'm living. I want change, and I'm willing to do this to get the change. Now, once you start that concept the mind will start finding solutions towards this new adventure that you're jumping on. And it's kind of like you're more likely to want to attack the day because you want to achieve this new person that you are. Now, a lot of us, like I says, we tend to dismiss this because we seem to think that it's going to be just like a quick, quick one fix it all. No, it's not. It's not. The minute that you decide that you want more is the minute that everything seems to be like nearly impossible. Obstacles just seem to come out of nowhere because you want to change. But that means that the journey that you're on now, it's going to challenge you for you to be the person that you need to be to step into this new role that you want. They say success is looking for a